there. And go ahead, Cass.
No, I didn't have nothing in mind. I was gonna do like usual. I was going to improv everything. You can go.
Welcome, everybody, to the third episode of Fallout: The Glades. As usual, we will be doing our sort of disclaimer at the start of the session. Fallout, by its very nature, has some sensitive subjects. We here at the Adventures Ale House will do our best to not cross any lines that may be sensitive topics, but just be aware that due to the nature of Fallout itself, there might be some times where those lines get kind of blurred or close a little bit. Other than that, if we want to start with our introductions, I'm going to say, Kestrel, if you could, we'll start with you.
Blatantly. Howdy, y'all. I am Kestrel. I play the foul-mouthed ghoul Xander. And I am also the team's artist. I've done the character art and all the thumbnail art. And how about Grimm?
Hello all, I'm Grimm. I play Gabriel, the child of Adam, and that's about all I do. And I'll pass it on to Kaz.
Oh no, I wasn't ready. Hello guys, I'm Kazilic24. I'm playing Sir Cassius Knight Reed, the Knight. I'm going to go ahead and say, guys, for the viewers, I'm sick today, so I'm going to be mostly mute today. Don't worry, I'm fine. Just a quick, I just got the runs. But yeah, pretty excited. It was a pretty good week. I streamed a lot. I streamed my own things recently, so that's fun. It's been a while I haven't streamed like that. And yeah, right. Apple, your turn. You go ahead.
I'm Apple, and I play the nightkin Ron. And yeah, I don't do much.
And last but not least, our DM, Overseer.
And I am Overseer Gengar, and I am the Overseer, the DM of this game. And that was good work. I'm going to get into our recap, and then we'll get started. When last we left our party, Ron the Nightkin, Gabriel the Acolyte, Cassius the Knight, and Xander the Ghoul, they had escaped from the cages of slavery at the hands of the Cypress Cartel. Traveling south, the party came across a diner ran by a woman named Brenda and her husband, Connor. Tensions grew high when the party mentioned that they were escaped slaves, causing Brenda to pull a shotgun on Cassius. After a brief moment, Cassius was able to determine that Brenda and Connor were slaves themselves, and the other patrons in the diner were undercover slavers. A fight broke out, and the party stood victorious when Brenda delivered the final blow to the last slaver. Now realizing her mistake, she told the party they all needed to leave, or the slavers would slaughter them all for this. Gathering a few supplies for the road, the party and their two new companions began heading east towards the city of Tampa. After setting up camp for the night, the party awoke to some fresh tire tracks on the road outside their camp, where Xander was able to determine the tracks came from Securitrons passing by. Brenda told the party of a large caravan company in the area, the Sunshine Caravan, a group that travels through the nearby areas and has fought with slavers before. With Connor having an injured leg, the couple decided to wait for the Sunshine Caravan to come by and hitch a ride with them. The party said their goodbyes and continued onward towards Tampa. After some travel, the group came across the outskirts of the city and some ruins to explore. Ron skulked his way to a large medical facility. Cassius climbed up to the roof of a shed, where he promptly jumped in, while Gabriel and Xander checked out a super-duper express mart.
I'm sorry.
While separated...
Sorry to interrupt. I forgot to tell you guys this. You guys were right. I did not jump in it. I threw in a piece of rubble. That's what I did. Sorry, I must have mixed you up there.
So you are still in the...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot to say that earlier.
So Ron skulked his way to a large medical facility. Cassius climbed up to the roof of a shed, while Gabriel and Xander checked out a super-duper express mart. While separated, the group was then ambushed by 3 rad scorpions, one near Xander and Gabriel, one in the parking lot with Ron, and another inside the shed that Cassius stood over. So, as you are each kind of separated at this point, Gabriel and Xander, you guys have a rad scorpion. Its back is turned towards you. Cassius, you see a rad scorpion in the shed that you're on top of the roof of, and it looks like it's kind of like looking around for the noise that the piece of rubble caused. Ron, you are hiding behind a car in the parking lot of the medical facility, and there is a rad scorpion on one of the cars nearby you, looking, but it appears that they have not noticed you yet. And as we get into it, who would like to start?
I guess we can.
Okay.
If that's okay with you, Grimm.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you start.
So, Xander and Gabriel, you guys are kind of checking out, kind of like window shopping a little bit at the Super Duper Mart. You heard the rubble behind you get upturned as something burrowed outside. And as you guys turn, you see this rad scorpion. Its back turned to you guys at the moment. It appears like it's kind of scanning the area.
Okay, so Xander's going to kind of immediately crouch down to make himself look smaller, and he's going to reach out towards Gabriel just to kind of make sure Gabriel also noticed and tug at his sleeve and point.
Gabriel will notice that, and he will also kneel down. But at the same time, he's trying to check the door to see if it will open into the into the supermart.
Okay. Are you trying to do it sneakily, or are you just trying to be like, fuck this, open and go?
No, I'm trying to be quiet about it.
Okay. I want to say
Probably fail, but
give me an agility and sneak with a difficulty of 1.
all right.
Your best qualities.
I know.
Okay.
So I rolled a 3 to succeed.
So that is 1 success. Gabriel, as you kind of like keeping your eye on the scorpion, you kind of like reach back and you grab the door, like the kind of knob that's on it, and you twist it. It does appear like it's going to open.
So I will, as I notice the door will open, I'm going to look at Xander, who has grabbed my arm, and point him to go in.
Yeah, he's going to shuffle walk into the building as quietly as possible.
Xander, as you get closer into the building, you remember something. You saw a bunch of rad roaches inside that building.
Oh yeah, I do remember those guys. Well, the front of the building, is it like the kind of thing where it's like all plate glass or things like that?
It's like those big glass panel things, but most of them have been boarded up.
Okay, so he is still going to go into the building, but he's going to kind of stay in that little entrance area.
Okay. Yeah, you go into the Super Duper Mart, and there is like a little entrance room that separates the rest of the store. It's kind of a small room. There's like a couple shopping baskets and stuff like that. And then you do see there is another door that leads into the Super Duper Mart itself.
That's like being stuck inside of a telephone booth. Awesome.
While you're in there, we will jump over to Ron. So, cool. Ron, you have a rad scorpion that is on top of a car nearby you, and it appears like it's scanning the area.
Are there any other cars I can try to hide behind?
There are a bunch of cars in this parking lot.
Perfect. Whichever one is going to be closest, or if they're all like same distance, whichever one is going to cover me the most.
Okay. You see a couple car lengths down, there's like an old pickup truck that's a little bit bigger than the cars that you're hiding behind.
Mhm.
If you want to make your way over there, I'm going to say give me an agility and sneak with a difficulty of 1.
Perfect.
You want to be sneaky about it.
Perfect. Now we'll go for it. Ooh,
Oh,
already.
The first complication.
I'll take the complication. I'll take the complication.
take
It's
the
fine.
complication.
Yep. We'll
Okay.
work with it.
As you start to move towards that truck, you're like, okay, I can hide behind that. You begin picking up a little bit of pace as a scorpion climbs off of the car and like on top of another one. You move a little bit faster, still trying to stay hidden, and you're moving a little bit too fast as you kind of like slam up against the truck, and the scorpion just like turns and looks in your direction.
Is there a handy rock I can try to throw, or like anything nearby I can try to throw to hit like a different car?
Yeah, you can find like a piece of rock or rubble on the ground.
Yes, I would like to throw that at a different car. So
Okay.
look a different direction, hopefully aiming for like a window.
Okay. That'll be an agility and throwing. I'm gonna say difficulty of 1.
Is the party good if I use an AP on this? Try to stay hidden.
Oh, go for it.
Cool. I'm gonna take an extra. On that last roll, I got 1 success, 1 complication. This roll, we're going 3d20, 2 successes, get an AP.
Hey.
Okay. So you guys are back up to 3 AP. You, thinking quickly, you kind of like pick up a rock and you throw it in the opposite direction of where Cassius's shed is, because you're like, probably would be best if I don't throw it towards him. And you hear it like shatter a car window, and the scorpion quickly turns towards that direction and begins to scutter off.
And I make my way towards the hospital, try to sneak around and get closer towards the hospital.
I would say give me another agility and sneak with a difficulty of 1.
Okay.
Because he is distracted right now.
Are there multiple points that I can see? Is there like back, like parking lot entrance? Like that might be the emergency room and like a front entrance that I see, or am I just like out in the front?
Pretty much it's just like this one big parking lot in front of the center.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna use another AP for this one. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 3d20. We got a crit. We got 2 successes. All right.
It's 2 successes.
Get an AP back. Yeah, I'm going to try and like sneak around and this time be more gentle when I try to lean up against cars as I make my way towards the entrance to get inside.
Okay. You rush forward some more, being careful to stay quiet and sneaky as you get closer to the medical facility. You're probably about a good 60 feet away from it at this point, towards the front entrance. So with that, we will jump over to Cassius.
Cool.
Cassius, you are standing on top of a shed with a big hole in the roof. And as you look down at the rubble that you threw in, there is now a rad scorpion at the bottom floor of this shed, kind of looking around at the area.
Alright, I will do a thing. I will open up my backpack. I will lay in front of it my two-handed sword, wooden sword. Put in front of it 2 baseball grenades. One is a baseball grenade, the other is like a ball made, a grenade made out of cricket balls. And a buff out dose, which is, I believe it's like a metallic tray with the 1 buff out left in it.
I believe buff out comes in like a pill bottle.
Oh, like Advils. All right. I will look down, see is it still there?
Oh yeah, it is. It's kind of like circling the bottom of the shed a little bit.
All right. I will take my first grenade. I will whistle, and with my thumb, I will unpin my grenade and throw it at it directly.
Okay.
Remind me, it's explosives and perception, right, to hit?
Yep. So if you click on the baseball grenade, it'll do it.
Oh, yeah, forget.
I do believe it is a perception and explosives, though.
All right. The one, so I missed, but that still means it's going to do to it, but for half damage.
Which, yes. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Yes. So it's going to hit for 2 damage. Is the party okay with me taking 2 AP?
Go for it, man.
Yes.
Sir.
Explode the bug.
And I'm going to do it. I will do it another time,
Okay.
which I think is going to be a difficulty 3 to hit now.
Yes.
I believe, yeah.
Probably 3 at this point.
Oh god.
Oh.
I don't know what bombs do with complication, but now I'm scared. I will use one of my luck to reroll that because I'm not gonna find out. Fuck! Welcome to the Glades, guys.
I see that's going to be you tonight instead of me.
So, for the podcast players, watchers, I've rolled a 20 2 times in a row after re-rolling it, which means it's a critical complication, a critical failure. It's not supposed to miss, but what happens then with that?
So I'm going to say with the complication, you do the first grenade, you kind of like whistle, and the scorpion like looks up and you toss it down. It kind of like bounces, and there's a lot more rubble at the bottom of this than you thought. So it kind of bounces off to the side and then explodes. You are quickly like, oh shit, that didn't do enough. So you grab a second one and drop it in there, and it just doesn't explode. It's a dud.
Yet. Alright.
With
I will
that-
use my minor action to pop a pill.
Okay, so you're taking some buff out?
Yes, I will take a buff out, which gives me +2 max HP and makes me be able to reroll 1d20 on all my strength and endurance checks, meaning my attacks counts in that. And also, if I do get poisoned, at least I will be able to freely reroll endurance test.
Okay. Let me...
I don't know if it did give me the...
I was going to refresh real quick for you
Alright.
guys.
I
Why?
was so scared for a minute. I was like, no, my internet.
Yeah, I kind of got scared too, even though I have 2 screens. Alright.
Okay.
What happened?
So for technical speak, for those of you guys, there was a module on here that was starting to mess with my computer really bad.
Oh.
So I had to disable that real quick. And I apologize for the technical inconvenience.
It's alright.
All good.
I'm curious though to know what happened.
Hmm.
Alright, and I popped the pill. I'm going to give me it's going to give me 3 AP. Oh, I counted 3 HPs that I cannot edit.
And that was
A +3 HP, which I can't up for some reason.
buff out. Yep. So I'm gonna do it this way because I do have these effects
Oh,
put into the system. So Kaz, if you could, on your right side hotbar,
Yep.
Where you see like the chat and combat encounters,
in the compendium.
do you have something called convenient effects?
Give me a second.
So you might not. It might be a GM thing.
Yeah, I think it is. Is it? I thought you were meaning the compendium, but no.
You're good. So I will add the effect buff out to your system.
Nice.
So the health bonus is automatic on you. You just got to remember that
I need to
for the
remember.
next hour, you may re-roll 1d20 on strength or endurance-based tests.
Yes.
Is the buff out the reason that Kaz's icon is kind of tilted to the
No,
side?
that's my bad. I think I just have to control and spin. There it is.
Cassius is just spinning out of control right now.
And that's my turn, and I need to sneeze.
Okay. So with that, we will jump back over to Xander and Gabriel. You both hear this explosion go off at the shed that Cassius is at, and you see your red scorpion like turn and look towards the noise.
Oh no! Oh no!
Xander's going to just kind of put his hand on his face and look tired. But he is going to put his gun away and take out his tire iron instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. As we ended the last turn, I know Xander went into the room, into the building. So Gabriel would have grabbed Bartholomew and like shoved him in there as well. I think he might have still been outside when the explosion would have went off. So maybe as a distraction.
This would be when Xander was inside, and as you're pushing Bartholomew in, you're still kind of like at the door, pushing them in at this point.
I think I would like to do also maybe throw a rock or debris to try and distract the Rad Scorpion from from Sir Cassius.
Okay. So I'm going to say give me an agility in throwing. This would be a difficulty 3 because there is a much bigger sounding prey.
I'm going to use an AP. This is not going to go well, though.
I believe in you. You can do this.
I got 1 success.
Double 19.
Mm-hmm.
You did not get a complication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your victories where you can.
Gabriel, you pick up a rock and you go to like throw it, and it hits one of the cars, but you get the sense that the rat scorpion didn't even hear it with the explosion. It continued to move forward towards the shed.
I'm going to really quietly whisper to Xander, what do we do?
I need to get my ghoul voice on. Hang on. Which is really hard to whisper in, might I add. Xander's going to have like the door kind of very slightly open so he can talk to Gabriel. And I'm going to be like, what do you think that idiot is doing?
Probably blowing himself up.
Fuck. Yeah, we should probably go make sure he's not dead.
No.
I agree.
So you guys are going towards the shed behind the other rat scorpion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will jump over to Ron real quick. Ron, you hear this loud explosion, and then you see the red scorpion kind of across the parking lot from you, turn and look towards where you know the shed is, and it begins climbing over cars, trying to go towards that area.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna still make my way towards the medical facility. I'm gonna trust that they know what they're doing.
Okay. Give me another agility and sneak. I'm gonna say this time it's gonna be a difficulty 0 because it is distracted by other stuff right now.
Perfect.
The other stuff being Cassius.
Give me the good sweet AP.
That's a crit for 2 successes. Get the 2 AP for the squad.
So he has up to 3 AP. Yeah, you seize the opportunity and you finish that 60 feet towards the medical facility. And where's it at? Here. I will move you to the map. Ron? Nope.
So that.
Okay. And then how do I pull the scene? Sorry, I figured this out the other day. There we go.
If they get hurt, I'll be able to bring them medical supplies that I find here.
Taking from for sure.
Okay. So you're able to clear the distance and you get up to the medical facility, and we're gonna jump back to Cassius. Cassius, you kind of like take a second to look around. You now see the rad scorpion in the shed, who is just kind of like looking up at you. And then you see another one coming from like the northwest from the parking lot of the medical facility. And then another one coming south towards you from the Super Duper Mart. You do see Xander and Gabriel kind of behind the rat scorpion to the south.
Like walking their own dogs. I was gonna say, better jump inside before they come. No, if there's this rat scorpion in it, it's because they can get in and out of it.
As you look at the rat scorpion, give me. Let me see. What would this be? I'm going to say intelligence and survival with a difficulty of 2.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother putting AP on that one. That's what I thought. I rolled for 0 successes.
The scorpion in the shed is just looking up at you.
You know what? I'm going to pick up my bag, put it on my back, get the last remaining grenade I have, pick up my sword, and I'm just going to wait. Hopefully they group up, and I can just throw another grenade at them.
Okay. Are you throwing the grenade, or are you just waiting?
No, I'm going to be waiting until they get nearby. If they do group up, I will throw the grenade. Like as a ready action.
So you're ready in action. We'll jump back over to Xander and Gabriel. I need both of you to give me an agility and sneak with a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Ooh, this should be fun.
Well, I got one success and 1 failure now. I was thinking about using luck, but as I see what Xander rolled, I might as well not waste it.
Yeah, let's not waste that until we're about to die.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are kind of like running behind the rat scorpion, Xander, you kind of like trip on the curb of the road and face plant into the road. And Gabriel, you go to like grab him, but then you also face plant. And as you guys regain yourself, you look up. The scorpion is now turned around looking at you guys.
No one's judging us.
If either one of you want to, give me an intelligence and survival with a difficulty of 2.
Oof.
I could try that.
Yeah, your intelligence is way better.
Intelligence survival. I'm going to use an AP for this. Actually, does Mr. Handy help me with anything on this? No.
I would say no. Not
Nope,
for this
he doesn't.
yet.
He doesn't have anything. So
He's
2
taking a
successes.
Okay. 2. Gabriel, as you kind of like look up at this red scorpion that is now turned around, noticing you two, it begins to move towards you guys. But you kind of watch it almost in fear for a second. And then see it's not like running towards you guys like you've seen scorpions do before. It's more kind of like casually walking, almost like of curiosity rather than territorial. Like it's walking towards you guys, but not with like the purpose of, hey, I'm hungry and I need to eat. More of what are these things?
And we're both falling on the ground, right?
Yes. Technically, you guys are prone right now.
I almost want to say that, like, I get up, I want to grab Xander to get up, and then try and book it back to the shop. And at least we have its attention now, so I don't worry as much about Cassius at this point.
Do you think running would make it more aggressive though? Like make it want to chase?
It might.
So maybe we get up and just slowly start inching backwards. Because right
I'm
now
okay with
it's
that.
curious. It's not lunging.
That's true. Maybe we could treat it like you do a bear, and we act big, get big, make a lot of noise, put our hands up in the air, scream a bunch, or that might just attract the other one.
Why not? In fact, we could probably sit on each other's shoulders and be even bigger.
Yeah. Hey, let's do it. You climb up on my shoulders.
Yes, Xander.
And then
they look at each other and kind of, telepathically decide to do this nonsense. And Xander climbs up onto Gabriel's shoulders.
And we are going to make a lot of noise and try and act big.
Garrett.
Get out of here, bear!
Rah!
Do I see them doing that?
Yes.
Oh, what the?
Yes, as you like trying to look, you see Xander just climb on top of Gabriel. And then you see this red scorpion move closer to them and then just lay down in front of them.
Fuck?
What the? What?
I'm so glad I don't see this.
Well, Xander's just going to look fucking confused and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what. Gabriel's super confused. Like, I might look up at you and just like I'm shrugging my shoulders while you're on my shoulders. Like, I don't know what to do. We could just back away slowly.
Is that something that I can determine by that? Are these fucking tamed scorpion, big rat scorpions?
Ooh, can we have a rat
Cassius,
scorpion?
give me an intelligence and survival. I'm going to say a difficulty 1 now that you've witnessed the scorpion.
Doable. 2 successes. And the target number was 6, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yay!
You generate an AP off of that. So that puts you guys up to 3.
Yep.
Cassius, you look down to the scorpion in your shed, and it's just staring up at you. And you look to the rat scorpion that is in front of Gabriel and Xander as it just kind of lays down in front of them. You look to the third scorpion, and when you look back over at it, you see that it has lost interest in you, and it is snipping at a tire. You get the sense that these scorpions have been domesticated in some way.
What the? I will scream out top of my lungs as hard as I can so that they hear me. They're tamed! They are tamed! There's nobodies!
Fuck?
That just gives Gabriel a whole nother concern. Like, where are these people who have tamed rad scorpions at?
That's a valid point. Xander's going to get off of Gabriel's shoulders.
I forgot you were on top of his shoulders.
We've become one mighty creature. We are Voltron.
Now we know what Ron sees.
It's like, what?
The fuck's a
Now you know
Voltron?
Ron's point of view, or eyesight, line of sight.
The fuck's a
Sean's gonna be looking
Voltron, man?
Yes. Ron, from your perspective, all you hear is an explosion, and then you hear Cassius shout something about them being tamed.
Oh, God.
Just gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing. Hopefully they can. Oh God. I'm blowing shit up and then just shouting.
On the bright side, if Cassius is shouting, that means he's not dead yet.
Very true.
That is a side.
I hope all of you stuck your fucking toes on Legos.
So we will jump over to Ron. Ron, you see at this medical facility a set of large, like kind of iron double doors in front of you.
Do I see any windows that I can maybe look through?
You see like small windows on the doors themselves, but they look like they've been busted up and boarded up.
Okay. I want to try to quietly check if the door is locked.
Okay. As you... I don't know if the recording will pick it up or not. As you go to, like, kind of open the door, they are in fact locked.
Can I look around, see if there's anywhere around for, like, a key, maybe? If there's anywhere, like, they might hide a key or might put something down?
Okay. I feel
actually,
like getting...
Can I look out into the parking lot and see if there's, like, an ambulance or any like any vehicle that has like a worker's pass, like a worker's parking pass or anything like that?
You do see one ambulance nearby the shed where Cassius is.
Okay.
It's probably like
Ron.
20 feet from him.
Okay. Don't know if we're worried about that. I'm gonna see if there's like anything around the door, or if there's any like other entrance to this place.
Okay. I'm gonna say, give me a luck and survival with a difficulty of 3.
All right.
Get freaky here.
Yeah. We're not gonna use an AP. We need to do very well for that to work. Exactly.
So there's one complication.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that. We'll leave that. Let that happen.
Okay. I'm gonna do it like this. Ron, as you like turn, you kind of like look around. You see a figure like appear behind you, and without thinking, you're like picking up like potted plant things. And you're like, "Oh, here, hold this." And then you're like, "Hold on." And as you turn to look back, you see this like small little boy just looking up at you.
That's not one of my idiots.
Hello.
I'm gonna like take a step back.
Oh, you shifted.
I did shift.
It looks towards you, and then it like climbs on one of the cars and looks out towards your companions. who are at this point a sight to see.
Can I help you, or
It kind of like lifts up one of its hands and points towards the rad scorpion. And as it does, you see the scorpion like turn and look towards it and then just lay down and go to sleep.
What the
Cassius, you see this is the one that was playing with the tire.
I guess they're cute? Question mark?
I'm just gonna have a very confused look on my face, and then I'm gonna walk up to the boy and just like hold out my hand, like I'm walking towards where Cassius and everyone else is, and just hold out my hand like, do you want to come with us, or do you want to come meet them?
He like holds his hand out towards you. But he doesn't say anything.
All right, I guess I'll try to I'll try to like take his hand and walk him over.
Okay. Ron, I need you to give me an intelligence and survival with a difficulty of 6.
Oh god.
oops?
All right, yeah, we're not okay. He holds his hand out towards, like he's pointing at me, or he's holding his hand out to me.
He's holding his hand out like he's, because you were going to grab it, and he like held his hand out like, yes, grab my hand.
Okay. Yeah, we're not using AP for this. Oh my god! I double crit for 4 successes, but we need now.
Okay. Ron, the second your hand touches his, you fall unconscious.
Okay.
Cassius, Gabriel, and Xander. You see, Cassius, you see one of the scorpions asleep. You see the one inside the shed is still just looking up at you. And then the one that's in front of Gabriel and Xander, it is now kind of like rolled over onto its back.
What the fuck? I'm confused.
I think we all are.
Did we happen to see? Can we see Ron? Do we have any idea what's going on over there?
You do not, because there is a lot of parking lots and there's a lot of cars in between you guys and the building. I would say if Cassius wanted to, he could roll a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2 to look over towards me.
2. Only the 1, so no. A 1 success.
Cassius, you see a large figure like in front of the door of the medical center with your vantage point. It could be Ron, but you're not sure from this distance.
Okay, I will wave to see if he sees me.
The figure?
Yeah.
The figure is on the ground.
Fallen over.
I will yell to the other 2 guys. I think Ron's down on the ground or on the car or something like that.
Yeah, he's kind of like on the steps in front of the medical facility.
Uh-oh.
I will point over to where it is, and I will get down from the roof because I'm not sure of anything right now.
As you as you begin to climb down, I'm gonna have some fun with this. Give me a strength or agility in athletics with a difficulty of 2.
Oh,
Don't forget about your drugs.
Yes. Can you say that again? Sorry, I'm looking at things.
A strength or athletics, or no, strength or agility and athletics with a difficulty of 2.
All right, I'll go with athletic, and I can reroll one dice because it's a strength test. So first roll I had was a 5 and 15 for 1 success, but I rerolled for 2 successes with 2 5s.
You easily enough, you're able to kind of like climb down now. As you do, you notice that the scorpion inside is kind of like watching you lower yourself down. Xander and Gabriel, what are you doing?
Well, Xander's going to be looking at this fucking bug and just being very confused. And he's probably going to start getting annoyed because he's not a country boy. He is a city boy. And he's going to just look at Gabriel and be like, is this shit normal? I mean, what the fuck? It's a fucking bug. Why is it like acting like a dog?
I've never seen anything like this before. I've seen plenty of rad scorpions. Nothing do that. I guess maybe we just go back to shopping.
Well, I think Cassius was shouting something, wasn't he?
Oh, baby, he shouts a lot.
Cassius, at this point, you begin to walk up.
The fuck you blowing up for now?
Well, I had one of those rat scorpion too inside the shed, but that's why I threw grenades at it. But turns out, you point to the one on the ground. Can I try and scratch his belly?
Absolutely not.
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna do a walk around to see if you look banged up or dented. If I need to fix you again.
No. No,
Just checking.
Gabriel,
I heard a lot of banging.
I'm
You
alright.
kind of like lean down and just kind of like scratch. It's a very weird feeling. They have like
I do
what
have
feels like an armor,
a what?
but it's like soft.
A what?
Kind of
now?
like a hard armor, but soft.
Oh. Oh, what am I doing with my life now?
Like, what the hell is in that buff out?
Am I
As
bad?
What were you shouting?
Like, as you kind of like stop scratching it, it flips back over and burrows back into the ground.
What
were
the
you-
fuck
what were you-
is going on?
I don't know. I wish to be able to tell you, but
What were you shouting about?
I think I point towards the hospital. I think Rod is on the ground. He might have been bitten by stung by one of these.
Gabriel's eyes are going to get really big, and he's just going to start running quickly towards where the hospital is.
Xander will sigh and follow. Just
Cassius, so you go into the hospital as well?
Yes, I'm following them. Yeah.
Okay.
I do like to think about the sound that Cassius makes when he's running. It's just click, clang, 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 clang.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm fixing things over the internet because apparently the links were not working, so that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I've corrected it now, but that's why I'm kind of not all there right now.
And I will move you guys to this map. And Ron, you regain consciousness as you like look out over this parking lot and you see the rest of your party now approaching you.
Oh wait, he was really out? I missed that part.
Yeah, he was unconscious.
I got magically knocked out. I think I'm gonna stand up. Like, I'm gonna, like, pick myself up very quickly and just pull out my fire axe as I just, like, go to look around. Like, frantically. That's what the party would see.
Hey, boss, you okay? What happened?
Where is he? Where's who?
Yeah, you gotta be more precise here, man.
The fucking child. Where?
I'm just gonna keep looking around. Just, like, check behind the car.
Gabriel's gonna start looking around too, like, all nervous, like.
I gotta say, I believe we're not somebody here has tamed Rat Scorpion around.
You were fucking scratching its belly a second ago. What you worried about now?
The person, we're not alone, is what I'm worried about.
I want to say,
Also, look around.
Ron, give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 3. And the rest of you can assist with this.
I was going to ask, so Mr. Handy has 360, he has a sensory system that can detect smells, chemicals, radiation, and reduce the difficulty of perception tests on sight and smell by 1. So can he do anything special to help out with this?
I would say, yeah. You can choose to not roll with him, and he'll lower the difficulty by 1.
I think I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be a difficulty 2.
I took off an AP. I'm gonna roll 3d20. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 2 crits and a success. We got 5 successes.
Hey, 1 success and assistance.
So we get 3 AP for that, right? 4 AP?
4 AP, I think. So we got 6 successes with the assist.
Yeah.
Any success?
I got 5.
6. Jesus.
I got 5. Xander got 1.
So,
Ron is very determined to find this kid.
It just knocked me out.
don't kill the kid.
I disappeared. There I am.
It will tokens
Second
real
time.
quick.
There it is.
Oh,
There
Ron's
we go.
spinning too. Good times.
Okay. As you guys look around, you don't even find like a trace of another person that would have been here. There's no like footsteps, there's no items left behind, there is nothing. For a minute, you guys aren't even sure if Ron actually saw something or not.
Gengar, you better not
Yes.
be using my my thing with the owls and stuff, right? You're not using that, are you?
No.
Alright, thank you. I'm going to go put a trademark on it now.
He's going to patent it just in case.
This is something different, Kaz.
Alright.
I
Xander's going to go over to Ron and just kind of
Yeah.
like poke him in the side and be like, Are you okay, man?
I think Xander's gonna see that Ron looks very angry, but also just very confused as he's like frantically looking around. And he's just gonna look down at you, just like very serious, just staring at you for a moment.
Like, Xander is concerned.
I
Because
don't.
this is actually the second time that he's noticed that Ron's kind of got a weird look about him, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Because at the diner last time, after Ron was looking at the bodies and being like, what the fuck did we do? Because
If you find him, you need to shoot him.
I'm not big on shooting kids, but I mean, is it maybe you like tripped and fell and maybe you were like sleeping?
I'm gonna push past Xander and just walk up to the medical facility door and try to put my fire axe through the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna shove past them.
I'm gonna say roll to hit with
No.
fire axe.
Cool.
Difficulty 1.
But not Xander, please.
Ron looks very pissed off. Different than his like usual. Just scared what's going on. All right.
Damn.
1 crit, 3 successes in total.
Fuck that door.
You're gonna fuck up that door.
Or door.
Next on AP, and you have 1 floating right now that will disappear if you don't use it immediately.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage with a fire axe.
Use the AP
You
to
have
deal more
1
damage.
floating
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
and-
I'm gonna use that floating AP.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There we
God.
go. There we go. 13 damage, 5 effects.
13, piercing 10 of it.
You have piercing and vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bumper sword is really good. It's not upgradable, but it's still really good.
Bumper sword starts out really good, and then if you go for melee weapon perks like piercing strike and big leagues, you get extra piercing and vicious. It's very good.
Oh my god, then think about the perks bar side of it. Sorry, again, go ahead, Gengar.
That door is going to have it.
Gabriel, as you're kind of just like, you and Cassie are just like looking at this door,
What door?
a fire axe suddenly just goes through it, and the door just like splits into pieces, which is kind of scary because this was an iron metal door. And it is open.
Well,
As you
what did the
peer
kid do to you?
inside, as you guys look inside the building, it is very dark. The only light you can see is this little bit in front, and that appears to be from the sunlight coming in itself.
Xander's going to take a look at Gabriel. I totally forgot his name for a minute, and just kind of like raise his eyebrows and kind of take a couple of steps back from Ron and the door that is currently being turned into metal firewood.
So I guess it's a separate question. I don't know if it's a skill anyway. Just like Mr. Handy have like a flashlight, or what would you call that? Like infrared or night vision?
So they do,
Maybe it's an
but I
upgrade I
would
have to
say
do.
that. Well, I'm gonna say they do have some sort of like dark vision equivalent. But it wouldn't. Gabriel, you yourself would not be able to like benefit from it. So he could see things in the dark and let you know, but you would still not be able to like see where those things are, if that makes sense.
Oh no, I get it. I understand. I just if he can talk, so he can just relay information of what he sees and what's going on.
You guys also have, at least one of you has a lantern.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I do have that. But
He's our little glow bug.
I'm not sure if I'm really in the position at the moment to open it, because I don't want to get axed.
I'm gonna look at Gabriel. What is Gabriel doing?
He's sitting next to you. He is not fazed by you smashing the door. He's kind of impressed, if anything.
I'm gonna like
Your anger doesn't bother him.
I'm gonna point like my axe into the doorway, and just like look at Gabriel and then look at I almost called him Ferris. Look at Cassius. You wanted to search? Let's search.
Right.
Sounds good to me.
I will go onto my belt and take the button to light up. To light up the lantern.
Cassius, if you could let me know how much light the lantern gives off.
That is a good question. I will tell you. It generates a bright light within close range and dim light for medium range. So 30 of bright and 60 of medium. 60 of them, sorry.
Alrighty.
Sorry. Let me through. There you go.
Yep.
Why? I keep flipping around.
I think the flipping is one of the new.
Oh yeah, it's the direction we
Automatic
walk. Grimm
is-
just.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's because it's the direction we're going.
Mhm.
Oh.
I don't think I like that.
What's the order of everyone walking in?
I'm
Yes,
first.
that is the thing.
I'm going
Question.
first because light. Then you guys decide.
I guess I'll stick close to Ron-ish.
I would try to let Gabriel go in first, and then I would grab Xander by like the arm or like the collar of his jacket as everyone else walks in.
You know,
I'm
If
being
they
absconded
go
with.
ahead. If they go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go in.
I'm sorry to cut you guys off for nothing of with value, but I was looking for my air tie.
You're good.
It was in my hair.
It's gone now.
We got one of your special stats. We understand now. One of the real life stats.
I never
God,
got why people keep forgetting their glasses on top of their head, but now I get it.
Okay, so
I forget mine on my shirt.
So Ron and Xander, you guys are outside of the medical facility right this second, as
Yes.
everyone else walks in.
Yes. I'm gonna grab Xander for a moment and just like look at him very seriously. The next time the moron wants to go anywhere near a fight, tell him to go to sleep. And I'm gonna push Xander forward as I walk in.
What?
Okay.
Thing boss. I feel strangely threatened.
Think that was the goal.
Whoop!
with your token flipping around.
If you do shift with the arrow
Oh,
keys, you can
Oh, okay.
That's fair. Alright, so I see no door, so I'll start walking up to the here. If anything happens, you tell me, DM.
Okay. So I'm gonna move you back here.
Oh.
Move you back here. No, is there?
Oh no, not that one step and took a trap to the face.
Okay. So as
Ready, bomb boy?
Cassius and Gabriel, and I'm actually gonna move you two back outside for this. As you guys step into this medical facility, minus Cassius's light, it is very dark in here. What you guys see appears to be some sort of like waiting room. It's a very long room, but not very wide. You see two windows here and here. The right window looks like it's been broken in and kind of boarded up. The left window looks like there's a good layer of filth on it that might prevent some vision going through. You see a bunch of trash cans overturned, seats that have been just destroyed and overturned, a couple benches, wooden benches that have just like rotted away with time. As you look around, I need both of you to give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 3. Gabriel, this is going to be a difficulty 2 for you because of Bartholomew's help.
Perception, survival, I'm running that. And for me, it's a 1 success. I'm not gonna reroll or anything. It's too low for me to see the point.
I'm going to use an AP, but I don't have high expectations.
Oh,
You know what? Let's go with it. It is what it is.
I'm so glad it's not
For
me
those of
this
you
time.
listening, that is 1 complication on
Oh, yeah.
Gabriel's end. I'm
Hey,
going
no
to generate
successes.
AP for that. Unpause. You guys don't say anything. It's kind of dark. Even with Cassius's light, it's very dark and eerie feeling. So I would say this would be when Ron and Xander walk in. Oh. Can I move these real quick?
If I can, I'm going to go over to this window that's not boarded up. And I know you said it was really dirty. I'm going to try and wipe some of the grime off if I can and see if I can see in there.
Okay. I'm going to say give me a walk. Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 3 to look through the window. Oh my god.
That is 1 success and 1 more complication.
Just making it interesting.
Are you keeping the complication?
Yep.
Okay. I will generate another AP from that.
you see something through the window and it sees you.
Gabriel, you kind of wipe some of the smudge away from the window and you look through and then you realize the smudge is on the inside of the window and it is a very dark red smudge.
Would I be able to think maybe just from that smudge, would I have an understand maybe it's blood? I know it's on the inside, but
you're tagged in medicine, correct?
I am tagged in medicine, yes.
Okay, so I would say just with your tag in medicine, that is definitely blood.
All right, I'm going to let the guys know that there is blood all over the inside of this room, so we should probably be careful moving forward.
Okay. As you turn around, what is your defense?
Oh, just 1.
1.
It's always great when the GM asks that.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit.
It's never omnious or anything like that, right?
Okay. I think you're actually the perfect person for this because you have a perk. Gabriel, you're gonna take 1 physical damage and 1 radiation.
Yes.
And you see coming from underneath the rubble a rad roach.
Oh no.
And then you all see as they begin to scurry out of the various bits of rubble and from along the walls and stuff. 5 more rad roaches. And I need take you out of initiative. I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Yes, sir.
Gross.
Cool.
So
For the podcast watchers, Ron rolled an 11, Gabriel rolled an 8, Xander rolled a 7, and Cassius rolled a 6. We do not know for the the bugs yet.
the story.
What are the odds that these guys are also tamed?
Try and scratch his tummy.
It's between someone in close range.
That's all
This
us?
one person you would suffer radiation damage. You may choose to take it instead. Whenever you suffer radiation damage. Okay. And I'm going to say that was out of combat. So with this combat, Gabriel, I was going over your rad sponge part. This is going to be a different scene, so you would be able to use that again. And I will get some
Nice.
appropriate music.
Oh, hell yeah. I like music.
Gabriel's starting to feel all tingly.
For Wasteland War. I like Wasteland War. I will roll for the rad roaches.
Oh, shit.
Radroach 1, 168.
Damn!
Alrighty. With that, we'll begin combat as the rad roach down here is going to go first.
Damn.
And it is going to immediately
We're so slow.
beeline for you, Xander.
Of course it is.
Xander, what is your defense?
1.
1. Alrighty. That is going to be 1 success to hit. You are going to take 0 physical damage as this rad roach kind of just like bites into your pants.
Just in case, because I remember I rolled Red Roach in the encounter once. They actually have piercing on all their attacks. It's not,
The rad roach,
yeah, they all have piercing 1. Just
they do not. They have radioactive.
what?
Grimm, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm forgetting how this works to some degree in my own problem. You said I took 1 physical damage and 1 radiation damage.
Yes.
So my armor all has a radiation resistance of 1. Does that still make my health go down?
It does, because it's not radiation damage, it is just straight radiation.
Oh.
To clarify, and I know Kaz was asking about it, the rad roaches, they have a damage effect called radioactive. For each effect rolled, oh no, it is radiation damage.
Well, I have a resistance. Okay.
You would, so yes, you wouldn't take that one, you would not take the radiation from that.
But I still get my radiation point, right?
You still do, yes, because it is whenever you take any radiation damage.
Okay.
Even if it's 0. I believe it specifically says that.
It does. Yeah. All right, thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good. You just kind of absorb the radiation from it.
Yes, I do.
So he moved. He bit a nice little hole in Xander's pants, and that is going to be his turn.
What the fuck?
Ron, you are up.
Seeing the rad roach run up on Xander, I'm just gonna kind of roll my eyes and walk towards this one over here, 30 feet away.
Okay.
I don't like Sassy Run. I don't like Sassy Run.
We don't like Sassy Run.
I love Sassy Ron.
And
All right, it's like this is like teenager Ron. I love this.
And I'm gonna swing down on this one in front of me.
That is going to be a difficulty 2
Yep.
to hit.
Got 3 successes with a crit.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
That's an AP. I'm actually not even gonna add that. No, I'm gonna let that AP add to our pool because I don't think I need to do extra damage. Rolled 8 damage
Oh, yeah.
as I swing my.
What did that
my
rad
axe
roach
down.
ever do to you, Apple?
You know, it's not been a good day. I got knocked out by a child.
He's gotta compensate somewhere.
Ron, you kind of just walk over, take your fire axe, and this roach is kind of like hissing and spitting up at you, and you just bonk, and you cut it in half.
Perfect. And that is going to be my turn with my minor and major action.
Alrighty. So this roach is gonna run up towards your Mr. Handy. And it is gonna take a bite attack. That is gonna be a hit. That is gonna be... I don't think that even damages. It does not. Gabriel, you watch, looking back towards Bartholomew as this fight begins to envelop, a rad roach run across and kind of like leap onto him, and then Bartholomew kind of like swats it back to the ground. That is going to be its turn, and you are up next, Gabriel.
All right, I am going to take a swing at the rad roach in front of me with my machete.
Okay. Defensive or difficulty of 2 to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna use the AP.
Okay.
So 1 success. I'm gonna use a luck point to re-roll the fail.
You get another D20. You bought 1.
Oh, wait. What do you mean?
You said you were using an AP.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll another D20.
Okay. Oh, you did only roll 2. My bad.
You're good.
Hold on. Let
Just
me.
by the giant roach.
I'm super confusing myself here. Let me just roll it there.
I would
Okay.
say just type in the chat.
Oh.
Yep, there you go.
There.
Okay. Now you can re-roll.
Now I can spend a luck point to re-roll. Yep.
Oh god.
Okay, there we go.
Our
Okay,
worst
so
enemies.
that's
Just
We roll damage.
You guys have 7. Go ahead and roll damage. 2 piercing 1. Okay. Gabriel, you actually, I'm gonna let you guys flavor this. So that was a hit to its head, I believe. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stab down with my machete into its head.
Mm-hmm. You stab down, and you kind of, it's a little bit like its carapace is harder than you think it should be. So it doesn't go all the way through, but you kind of like smush its head into the floor a little bit.
I'm gonna spend 1 AP and have Mr. Handy attack the rad roach next to him.
Okay, using coordinated. Same thing.
Yes.
Is going to be a difficulty 2 to hit.
All right, he's gonna use his. Yeah, we'll go with the buzzsaw.
Alrighty.
2 failures. Oh, that'll end the turn, or stay where we are.
Xander, you are up.
He's kind of lift his leg from where the rad roach was trying to eat him, and he is swearing quite profusely in an accent thick enough to not even understand. But he is going to take out his tire iron and he's going to try and smush this roach.
Okay, that is going to be a difficulty 2 to hit.
Hey,
And that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. It's going to be to the left lane.
Bonk.
Oh yeah. Let me see, because they do have something specific. The word is slung by any injury which inflicts. Okay. Yeah. The rad roach kind of like takes a chunk of your pants, and it goes to lunge in for another, and you just take your tire iron and just smash it back to the ground. It looks like it's pretty bad hurt, but it's still standing.
Oh, of course it is. Would everybody be okay if I used a AP to kill this little rad roach?
Go for it. Do
you
it.
need to use
2
2. Yeah. 2 for
So
a
it costs 2 AP to take another major action, and it would be a difficulty 3 to hit.
If that's the case, I can just wait. It's just a rad roach.
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
It's a rad roach. Kill that bastard.
Alrighty,
Too late.
Cassius. You are up now.
I'll use the move action with a minor action to move about 20 feet around here. And I will take the claymore that I have in 2 hands, because by the way, it's a claymore. I forgot to say that before. And we'll try to strike low at this guy. And sorry, I forgot to target him. Second, see that. And that machete. Third one. There you go. I am not rerolling those. I got a 0 success with 217. Honestly, at this point, that's my turn.
Okay. You could hit the little.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
button
Thank
for
you.
me.
I completely forgot. Thank you for that.
We're gonna lose to red roaches.
I just you said claymore, and I didn't think of the sword. I thought of the explosive, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
I get that. To be
It's just a
fair,
rad roach.
I have been using all of the explosives.
Dude, that's the explosive you need. A claymore on your chest.
Oh,
And you
God.
just run up to people because it's front facing, and you just blow your claymore up in front of people.
Super mutant
Cassius,
suicider.
you take 1 physical to the right leg as this rad roach kind of like bites down onto your leg, and you take 1 radiation.
I take the radiation,
I-
but I don't deal I don't take the damage though. It's
Gabriel, he is in close range if you want to use your rad sponge.
Yes, I do. I'm going to use rad sponge to suck up your radiation.
Oh, what the?
Okay. And reduces the damage down to 0.
That's
So
so
no
cool.
radiation, but you get your rad sponge.
That's so cool, though. All right.
And it
He
still
has
has
done nothing in the hand.
some movement. No, it's going to stay right here. And this one is going to move in because they go for the closest target to them. So not very smart. Okay. Cassius, you take 0 damage to your head as this thing runs and like jumps onto the back of your helmet.
Yep.
And it kind of like latches itself to you, and you're like, okay, and you knock it off.
It's like,
Gabriel, this one likes the way you face.
I like the way you taste.
Oh my god. I think every single one of them is hit.
Yeah, I don't super love the how they did the cockroach.
at least it's not a spider.
Gabriel, you take 1 physical to the left arm
You know what?
and 1
Yeah.
radiation point.
You're right. At least it's
I'm
not
loving
a
it.
spider.
That's beautiful. My rad sponge is all the way up to 3.
Oh,
2.
No, I absorbed Cassius's.
Yep. But that's once per scene.
But wouldn't that raise my rad sponge 1 more?
No. So you can
okay.
use it once per scene.
Yes.
Mhm.
You can choose to take
So
it
now
instead.
You don't take the radiation because you do have a resistance to radiation. And then there was 1 physical to the left arm, which I don't think gets past.
It doesn't.
No.
But when I
It,
take somebody else's radiation, do I get to add that to the rad sponge or no?
Yes. So you add it to the rad sponge.
Okay.
The rad sponge, you can only absorb it once per scene, though.
Yeah. Oh no,
So
I get.
on
Wait.
I think,
Once per scene, I can take somebody else's.
and then it says whenever you suffer radiation damage,
Yeah.
minimum of 0, gain a point.
So that 1 sponge I took from Cassius would be 1, and then each time I'm absorbing these from the rad roaches themselves. I mean, I don't know. That's if I'm wrong, I'm okay with that. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it.
You are. That's correct. So you can absorb somebody else's once per scene, but
Yes.
you get it every time.
Every time,
you take
yes.
radiation. Okay. That is my bad. I read one sentence and was like, nope, I know how this works.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't misreading it either.
You are good. You are up to 3 radiation, 3 on
Okay.
your rad sponge.
I'm gonna say 3 is when I get glowy.
Alrighty. You all see Gabriel start to glow a little bit. And I was going to leave it to this rad roach, who is going to take another bite out of Xander's. It's going to be his pants. No, he's going for the torso this time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where are you going?
Those red roaches really did learn about the beef jerky. What was it? The ghoul jerky? Ghoul ass jerky? From
Ass
the
jerky.
TV show? Yeah, from the TV show, yeah.
You leave my ass where it is.
So I needed these kind of rolls earlier today. Not right now with rad roaches. Xander, you take 2 physical to the left arm.
Oh.
As this thing goes to, which is actually just your armor class, or your defense with your tough clothing. As it lunges up and like takes a small chunk out of your leather jacket. And why does it say you're dead? You are not dead. There you go.
I hope not. His life is not tied to his jacket.
It's not? I was sure it was.
I mean, he likes the jacket,
Ron,
don't
you
get me
are-
wrong.
I'm going to walk up on the one attacking Xander. And I'm going to... we'll see if this hits. We'll see if this hits as I describe it.
Okay. Kaz, go ahead.
Sorry to cut you there. I was just wondering, were we thinking about going on the break soon? Or... Sorry for the wow. Sorry for the bite.
You would at the end of this round. We would take a break.
Right. Sorry to have cut you off there. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna use my fire axe. 0 successes. Ugh. I think as it
didn't roll a complication.
I know. I think as it jumps, as I walk up to it to go swing with my fire axe, and it jumps up on Xander, I'm gonna like get ready to swing, and then just kind of like stop myself as it's like a little too close, still up on him.
Mm-hmm.
Not taking my like full attack, and that'll be my turn then. Or actually, no. I'm gonna. Yeah, that'll be my turn. We're not taking AP for that. They're rad roaches.
Right. For the record, when this rad roach does jump at Xander like that, like jumping up at his face almost, you are going to hear a little...
Nice.
I just want to say, having a base defense of 2 for rad roach is garbage. I mean, understand because they're small, but it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. And also, they don't do damage at all.
To discuss with you guys on break about the defensive 2 for the rad roach.
To me, it's fine. They're hard to hit, but Jesus Christ, they can't hit us either.
Yeah.
If they were one-shotting us,
parts off my clothes.
So that is
You
gonna
like
be-
it, don't lie.
gonna be for you.
Or maybe-
Cassius, what is your defense?
F1.
Oh, okay, let's leave it. Cassius, go ahead and roll damage with your weapon.
With crit one? Alright. Why?
Critical fail on the rad roach.
Oh.
Yes. And you just slice through it.
It's not actually a sword, so I'm more smashed through it.
Oh yeah, I forget it's a it's a blunt weapon, isn't it?
It is.
The knight fights with a stick.
Yes, a fights with a stick.
The
Well, to be more critical,
red goes to leap off of Bartholomew and jump onto you, Cassius. And you see it coming, so you get your sword ready, and you just smash it into the ground, and it is dead. Gabriel, you are up next.
All right. Well, with Bartholomew seeing everything going well for everybody else, he's going to come over to assist me because he sees me still struggling over here, and I'm going to swing with my machete. Make sure I'm highlighting myself.
Difficulty 2 to hit.
Yeah.
Did you make the dice thing our colors of our characters every time? I just noticed that.
No, they are. It's green for friendly.
Oh.
3 success.
Ooh.
And then
Alright.
it's supposed to show up red for enemies, but I don't know why it's showing up as yellow for the ravagers.
And then
Might
Not
be
cool enough.
maybe it's a colorblind thing.
do I get to pick what weapon he's attacking with? Is it? I just roll the damage dice for whichever weapon, right?
Let me see.
Oh Jesus! You rolled a 3 with a critical success to hit.
I did, so I got my AP back.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
The companion does not assist. You may spend 1 AP to allow the companion to make a major action of your choice. Rolling button.
Because I'm thinking and the other one, when I use dog meat, I think I just roll the damage, but he only has bite, and Bartholomew has a bunch of
But
weapons.
that is so. In the other game, Dogmeat has a specific ability called Attack Dog that it just automatically attacks.
And does half
So
damage.
with the coordinated that Bartholomew does, you have to spend an AP, and that allows you to give him a major action, which can be an attack.
Oh, okay. So it's not the same.
20.
Because it says if the companion does not assist. So it's not the same as the other one then.
No, it's his own attack with this. With the other one, it's your dog auto crits.
Yeah.
Or like auto hits, but it deals half damage because it auto hits when you hit.
Okay. So if I don't use an AP for him, then he doesn't really do anything during a round then.
Not unless you use your major action to command him to do something.
Okay.
Yes.
But that is where the coordinated part comes in. Because you can spend a 1 AP without having to use your major action to make him do something.
I gotcha. All right, so I'll use an AP then to have him attack. He's going to use his pincer instead.
Okay.
One success and one complication.
Pinchy.
So he does not hit.
Does not hit, and I'm gonna mark this because I forget that there's a thing called wear and tear for the weapons, and I want to start using that more.
No.
So as he
Stop remembering things.
as Bartholomew goes to like pinch at this rad roach, it kind of like ducks back from your machete, and you actually clip Bartholomew a little bit. His pincer gets messed up. It now has 1 wear and tear, which means it does 1 less damage until repaired. Xander, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and smush this little dingus in front of me.
Alrighty. Difficulty of 2.
Hey, success of 3 and a crit.
Okay. So you guys are up to 6 AP.
And bonk.
And it is dead.
And I believe that is going to be
Would
my turn.
please describe how you kill this thing?
Oh, of course. It is very clear that Xander does not like rad roaches or bugs in general, because he's just like, fuck, and then he just raises the tire iron and smashes it as hard as he can, because fuck that guy, it jumped in his face.
Cassius, you have 2 rad roaches surrounding you and a dead one beside you at this point. Kaz, you are muted if you're talking.
I was. Thank you for warning me. Damn, I was saying that I forgot that last turn that I could reroll a check sometimes with my strength. So yeah, I will use aim minor action, and I will throw my sword back from the ground up to the towards my elbow, not my elbow, my shoulder, and I will smash this guy now. T. It's a T.
1 to the south of you.
Yes.
Okay. Difficulty of 2.
Yes, sir. Because because it's a strength and I aim, I can reroll these 2 dices. So from 0 success to 2. Yeah, and then I will use the damage, which I have a lot of. I don't, but I do 3 damage.
Okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, but not enough.
I'll let you describe how you do that.
Oh, well, as I twirl my sword back up to my to shoulder height, I will just get the pommel, like to crash down on the other one.
Mm-hmm. You kind of crush it into the floor a little bit.
And I'll turn around to the other one. If this one is dead, obviously.
It is not.
Oh.
It is hurt, but it is still not dead.
I'm not gonna use more AP to attack it another time, so that's my turn.
He is going to take a bite out of you. That is a failure.
Hell yeah.
One is going to take a bite out of you. That is a failure.
I'm too strong for you.
And Gabriel, this one is going to take a bite out of you. And that is a failure. And as we move to the top of the round, that is where we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
All right, the Storm Watchers, don't go too far. We're going to be back in 15 minutes. Question mark?
10 to 15 or so.
All right, 10-15 minutes. We'll be back. So here we go.
And we're back. Thank you, people, for waiting on us. We'll be continuing getting killed by red roaches. We're doing good, though.
Alrighty. So, top of the round, Ron, you are up.
Perfect. I'm going to, as I watch Xander like crush the rat roach, I'm just going to step around and go swing on this one next to Cassius. So quick to get a good hit in with my fire axe as I swing down on it.
It's going to be a difficulty 2 to hit.
Got 3 successes, got that AP, put it to the pool, add it to the pool, and then I'll roll damage. It's going to be 12 damage with 2 effects.
Oh, so piercing 4. Yeah, how do you want to kill this thing?
I think just watching like Cassius get like surrounded by rat roaches like jumping all over him, I'm just gonna walk up and grab one and just kind of press the blade of like my fire axe into it with my other hand. Just look at Cassius and then just drop it. Just looking at him like, is it really that hard? And then looking at his sword.
Look, I'm trying, okay?
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Gabriel, you are up next.
I'm going to go back to missing, which is what I'm doing good at with my machete. And I will use an AP because I need that extra dice. Ah.
Whoa, don't know why it
Oh,
lagged so
boy.
much for me. Whoa.
Wear and tear.
What the hell?
I'll take that AP back. Let me roll damage.
So for viewers, he rolled a crit with a 3 and a critical failure with a 20.
It's definitely a task failed successfully.
Yeah.
Task failed
Yeah.
successfully. 2 more damage. That's my magic number, it appears.
So that is enough to kill it. I'm gonna roll to see what your complication's gonna be. Okay. Gabriel, as you like swing your machete down, you're like starting to get pissed at this now. And you bring it down, it cuts through the rad roach, and then you hear that ting as the blade hits the concrete below, and it is going to get 1 point of wear and tear.
Is that something I mark on my weapon?
So I will actually tell you guys how to do it if you want to do it yourself. Where you go to
I
edit
see it.
your machete, yep, just put 1 on wear and
Yep.
tear.
I
And
see
then
that.
it'll actually show a little gear beside it, reminding you, hey, this needs to be fixed.
Where did you go with that? Oh, yeah, I see it. That's cool.
And that will... I'll use my minor action to move over a bit, and then Mr. Haney's going to come over as well, but he can't get close enough. So that will
Yeah.
end my turn.
Xander, you are up. And then Cassius, you are next.
Yes, sir.
Kind of getting blockaded off here.
Save the
You
ghoul
can move
twink.
through us.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to get over here without being in your way either.
Oh, that thing's going to be dead before I have to worry about it, probably.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna like scooch this way, and I'm going to smush him with my tire iron again.
All
That
right,
seems to be my-
22 to hit.
Oh.
All
And you hit.
success. Yeah. And then think.
Ready. 3 damage.
And Xander is tired of these rad roaches by now, so he's just no, and then crushes it as best he can.
Is
Oh,
the
it's probably
tire
my
iron
turn.
4?
Yes,
It
the
is,
tire iron is
okay.
4.
I thought it was 3.
Nope.
So that's 3 damage to the red roach.
Alright, take
It is not looking good.
same thing that last turn. I will be taking the minor action aim, and then major action Pridwin. With the reroll with my drugs, I get to 7, so I didn't even need to aim. I will again do briskly the same thing. I will bring down Pridwin on its face, I think. No, on its torso, sorry. For that total damage of 6 with 4 effect that does nothing.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
You just smash this thing. And with that is going to be the end of combat.
Yes, sir.
Switch to some not. Scary music. Scary combat music.
Alright.
At least you're not using the music from like the Dunwich building or something.
There's some music of Dunwich?
Yeah, in Fallout 3, the Dunwich
Oh,
building has
yeah.
like a really creepy soundtrack.
Oh. Gonna have to find that.
I have creepy soundtracks.
Please don't. I'd be scared.
Some suspense will be good. If you guys would like to talk amongst yourself, you can while I get this switched over.
I think I'm
well,
gonna be...
Xander's kind of annoyed right now. I'm sorry, Apple. You go ahead.
No, you're good. I think I'm gonna be trying to like butcher and like scavenge any like rad roach meat I can get from them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Just collecting.
But if this probably might be better for others, I have no idea. Because if this involves me rolling survival, I'm going to fail miserably. So
I can be good with that if I have to roll that.
It is
We got you,
a
Gabriel. Don't worry.
endurance and survival with a difficulty of 0 for each of the rad roaches.
oh, my endurance is actually pretty good. So, it's a 0. Then let's just go. We don't need any more AP.
True. Actually, yeah. You know what? Never mind.
We don't even have
Don't
to.
even need to be rolling anymore.
Yeah, it's just. I'll help you. I'll take half. You take the other half.
Perfect.
So you guys spend a couple minutes carving up some rad roaches. You guys can add between the both of you 6 portions of a rad roach meat, and you guys can split that up how you would like to.
All right.
I will be like watching over us, sitting on the corner here.
Xander's looking over his coat and his pants.
Rad roach meat. Rad roach.
Yeah. Xander, there's now, like when a moth gets to your shirt in the closet and there's just little tiny holes?
Yeah.
There's a couple of those like in your pants, and one kind of like on the inside of your upper arm on your leather jacket.
He's just like, oh man.
I'll
They don't
take
even
2.
make these anymore.
I'm going to take 2 of the rad roach meat, and I'm going to give 1 to Cassius.
Just the one?
Yeah, I only got 3, and I can't. You're only getting 1. I'm keeping the other 2.
I think we need 2 for cooking, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. Sorry to be to sound ungrateful. I'll take it. Thank you.
I was gonna say he sounds a little ungrateful.
Yeah, it's, I didn't want
A little
to.
bit.
Like,
Damn.
I guess I'll just take 1 then. Fine.
I'm so sorry. That was me making an observation. Sorry.
Cassius, you see in the corner of your screen, Gabriel will remember that.
Oh no. Oh no. Red roach meat. There it is. Thank you.
Xander is actually going to point at Ron though and be like, "Okay, what is going on with you?"
Ooh. Give me 1 second.
We don't like when Apple say, "Oh."
Give me 1 second to figure out what's going on with me.
I mean, I've had days like that, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
As you walk up and you say that like serious and like aggressive like face looks at you, and then for a second it looks like he's like falling asleep as he like snaps his head back up and he just has that like usual confused look as he's like looking around. Me?
Xander is very frustrated right now, and he just doesn't even know what to do with this emotion.
Where's the boy? Is he okay?
We didn't find no fucking boy, and you, sir, told me to shoot him the next time I saw him.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're gonna see Ron look very scared, and then just kind of like look for like some glass or like try to look at this window over here. Just kind of like put his hands up on it, but you can't see. He can't see.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll be fine. Just like starts taking deep breaths. Just give me. I need space, please.
Alright.
When you feel better, Ron, I'd like to take some time to examine you a little bit. And Gabriel's got kind of like a sly grin, almost like not evil, but I don't know, like he's excited for the opportunity to study a mutant, a super mutant, potentially.
The doctor is in.
With this creepy music, it's very interesting.
Yes.
Did he hurt you or?
Verbally, but no.
The kid?
No.
Him.
Him who? Who are you talking about?
Not the dumb one?
You're gonna see me pull out like a pocket mirror, this like silver like small hand mirror, I guess, and just kind of like look into it, and then just kind of point at the mirror. Just him. He's violent. It's not safe.
Oh, so you're fucking crazy. Okay, I got it. And Xander's just gonna like rub his temples.
I just start taking like steps back.
You're
Please.
Ron, you're fine. Don't think about it. He's just being himself.
Okay, what are we doing?
Wait.
Let's continue on through the hospital, see what we can find.
Oh, and by the way, Gabriel, you can take back your red roach. I went to the roll quickly to see, and you need 3 of them to make one of the crowd parts. So I literally can't do anything with it, and you cannot do anything with it. Here you go.
Okay.
Sorry. So,
Gabriel just handed him a leg.
basically, yes. Yeah, we were trying to explore the space run, but we got ambushed. Well, ambushed. We stumbled upon some red roaches. Do you have a name for your other dude, or are you both Ron?
You're gonna see Ron look at like the burnt side of his body and just like a very like solemn face looking at you, Cassius. Just Scar.
I'll try to refer to him as Scar now. So, Apple, are you just fucking playing
You're not.
Two-Face? What the fuck?
Pretty much. He'll just yeah, I'll give you a nod.
Fucking Gollum over here.
Precious.
You two should find books to read about psychology sometime.
Xander's just gonna be like, what? You know, he has his hands out like, what?
See, some people, as I've read before, back in the day, used to be protecting themselves by creating a persona, if you wanted to, like, let's say, for instance, you're pretty loud and not, what's the word? Badmouth. You're pretty much a badmouth, but what if you had a more sensitive side where you actually like, I don't know, poetry? Well, you'd have two sides, one that likes to do poetry and the other that wants to kill everybody. A point to run.
Okay,
That's
one,
the concept.
fuck you, and 2, the fuck is poetry?
Okay, one that likes to drink and smoke and do poker, and the other that likes to take some times and work on machines. Does that ring them more of a bell for you?
Man, those are the same side, I promise.
All right. Can you do a what if situation? You know what?
Gabriel,
You'll
as
figure
they're
it out.
having this conversation, I want you to give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2.
I also like that Gabriel's just glowing over there.
Yep.
Nobody's
Oh
commenting.
my God.
He's just glowing.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I can't believe I succeeded on that.
Hell
2
yeah.
successes. Oh god, it's such a
You guys
bad thing
are
for me.
next to AP.
Oh no, you're noticing things.
Gabriel, you kind of like look down the hall as they're having this conversation, and you see something run across the hall from one side of the darkness into the other. It looks like another rad roach, and it's going to the east, down this way.
Oh, not the Red Rose Queen.
To the east or to the west?
It's going to the west. It's going
Okay.
left.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Gotcha. Hey guys, we got more ram roaches. I think I just see one across the corridor. So let's go. If you don't mind, Rod, please go first. You handle him better. You're killing these better than the rest of us.
Gonna take some steps forward.
I'll be going also.
As you see, I put like my fire axe on my back.
We stopped. I just noticed we stopped turning around. I forgot the word. Rotating
Yeah, we're
around.
not doing it anymore.
I fixed the lock,
Thank you.
Cool.
so you guys don't sit there and spin around a whole bunch anymore.
Oh, what is with the glades and so many fucking doors here around?
There's a Silent Hill in here.
So you guys walk down this hall, and you see it splits off. There's a hall that leads to the left. You see 2 more doors that way. Same thing that splits off to the right. There are 2 more doors, and then there are 2 doors directly in front of you. You can read the signs on these 2 doors easily enough. They look like bathrooms. Down each end of the hallway, it splits up and continues going north.
I recommend we pick whichever side, but we stick together this time.
I was gonna say the exact opposite. Right? Your call?
Man, the last time we left you alone, you blew up again.
Gabriel, why? I didn't notice you shining like that.
I absorb radiation. Sorry, I'm using the wrong voice. I absorb some radiation from the rare roaches. I can collect it, if you will. It's Adam's gift to me. Didn't you? You might have noticed I could feel radiation starting to absorb into your body, and then I just took it, willed it to my body instead.
Xander's gonna like poke him in the face to see if the glow does anything.
Gabriel's just gonna wince a little bit, like surprised that you're poking him in the face.
Man,
Poke.
And I'll walk up to this door.
Ron's like, I'm out of here.
Bigger problems. I'm gonna try to.
You walk up to the door, Ron.
Yep, I'm gonna try to open it if I can.
I think I have this module. I do. Okay. So I do have a module that if you guys try to open a locked door, it'll make like a little locking sound.
Oh, cool.
That is not locked. So it shows on my end what doors are locked and what doors are not. But I'm gonna let you guys click them and test them.
Gonna step in.
Yep. As you do, it's a little bit hard to see because there's no lights. There are lights, but none of them are working.
Ron has the night person perk to reduce the difficulty of darkness by 1. So if there's anything I can see a bit easier.
Reduce any difficulty increase due to darkness by 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't help you see in the dark. It just
Okay.
reduces any difficulty.
Okay, cool.
As Cassius kind of steps a little bit, you get some light shining through into this bathroom. It looks absolutely destroyed with time. You do see a first aid kit on the wall, kind of like right here as you walk in.
I will grab that if I can. I'll try to pull it off the wall.
Easily enough, you pull it off the wall.
And then I'll try to like step out and hand it to Gabriel. Since he's been patching
Okay.
everybody up.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Give him a little nod as I look around of where to go next.
Gabriel, do you open the first aid kits?
Yes, I'm going to open the first aid kit. See what's
Okay.
inside.
Wait. Didn't you do something like that, like with the other game, and then you gave it to Jason?
Yes.
To sorry, not Jason, Carl.
Yes.
Repeating his story, pretty much. Oh no, it was Nuggins, it was Boone you gave it to. Fuck!
And okay. Gabriel, as you
Mhm.
kind of like pop open this kind of like first aid medicine storage thing, you find 2 diluted stim packs and a dose of mentats.
We're using the diluted thing. Nice.
What was that, Kaz?
Oh, sorry, I was speaking to myself. I said it was nice. It's nice we're using the diluted stuff.
Let's say Cassius, at this point your buff out has worn off.
So as I'm sticking some new medicines into my first aid kit that I have, I'm just going to be like staring at Cassius as I'm putting them in there, like knowingly going to probably have to use them on him.
Y'all.
Alright, you already removed for myself.
It's like you might as well just accept it.
Yeah.
And it's funny to me in this game, it's in the video game, and every time I play, sorry to sidetrack a little bit, every time I think about mentats, it reminds me of those candies. There used to be a commercial. Mentos, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, the Fresh Maker. I remember that line, the Fresh Maker. And I'm like, every time I think it's stuck in my head. Now it's going. Now I hear that song.
For some reason, Mentos always made me think of the Doublemint twins, like the Doublemint gum commercials from like the 80s.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Gabriel, you have 2 diluted stim packs and mentats
Yes.
if you want to add those.
Yes,
Sure.
I updated that. Yeah. Got him.
What would you guys are now standing in this hallway again.
So I want to check this door south of me because I saw that blood on there and I want to investigate it more. And it's locked.
It is.
I'm gonna step to the side and look at Ron. And can you please use your lock picking kit that you used on the front door? I'd like to see what's in this room.
Okay. He's gonna like pull his fire axe off of his back and like fumble it and drop it on the ground real quick before picking it back up as he like steps up to the door.
Oh,
You see, kind of like a golf swing, just kind of like preparing it, like practicing where he's gonna swing before trying to hit the door.
Gabriel wants to actually stop him and be like, do you need to get angry first before you hit this door? If I kick you in the kneecap or something?
I don't really
I don't really do this. He does. He'll kill you. Well, never mind then. You do you. No, I'll try.
Yeah, I bet he does.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Just
I just drop the fire axe as I like go and I try to swing really hard. I barely miss Gabriel as I swing and it like slips out of my hands.
Oh yeah.
I just rush over to go pick it up. Stop. Sorry.
so I guess super mutants come in red as well as blue, huh?
I'm gonna wave over Bartholomew and see if he can use his maybe his I'm on the wrong person, sorry, wrong sheet brought up. His pincers maybe. Or no, sorry, try to use his buzzsaw to just cut the hinges off.
Oh my god, the target number was
Okay.
4 with Ron. Oh, you changed your
saw
name to Scar and Ron. Nice.
Ah.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
So I'm gonna have Bartholomew give me a buzzsaw attack. It's gonna be a difficulty 1 to hit.
Okay. 1 success.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. You get the sense it's gonna take a minute for him to cut through the doors, through the hinges, but he's able to cut through it. It's just gonna take a minute.
All right. Gabriel will stand by with Bartholomew while he's working on the door.
I will go ahead and try the door for the women's bathroom or whatever the other bathroom is.
Whoa, why has it got to be gender affiliated?
Sorry, that's why I said whatever door afterwards. I'm
For the
sorry.
robot room.
I opened the door. It's not locked.
That could be the family bathroom.
Looking through the room, do I see something that jumps out or not?
Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2.
Oh no.
Cassius.
I'll take an AP. We have 7. I'll take an AP.
Yeah.
Hey, 2. Hey, I didn't need that.
Nice.
No, you're good. Nothing jumps out. There's some dust that kind of settles when you open the door, but that's about it.
No, no health back.
I'm sorry.
There was no health back thingamajig. I forgot the name. The
Oh, first aid.
first aid box. Thank you.
Oh no, there's not one in this room.
I closed the door.
You see a trash can that kind of calls to you a little bit though.
It calls to me.
Yeah.
It's where you belong.
Quickly look into it with the lantern over it. Oh god. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
You find 4 pieces of junk that could probably be a little bit useful.
Oh shit! They
Just
put
like
that in there.
Screws and bolts and stuff.
So just junk. I collect them obviously.
Yep, 4 pieces of junk.
No, not 44. Jesus. All right, thank you. It called to me. It was some useful stuff
Almost
for
as if
crafting.
another life.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey man, how about you try that other door over there then?
Oh,
As
that was
you
well
come
done.
back, Cassius, the door falls off the hinges.
That was convenient.
It's a little loud as it hits the ground.
If there was a rad roach in
And
there, it
Grimm
is
comes
now
back
squished.
just in time. Grimm, Bartholomew cut the hinges off the door, and it falls to the ground pretty loudly.
Bartholomew's going to take go in one.
Take a step.
Okay.
Yep, take a step in. To hover over the door he just broke.
Oh. I'm seeing blood in there.
as he steps in, I'm assuming that he's going to relay the information back to you.
Yes.
He sees two kind of like, I think I have it set up. Grimm, you're able to see like what Bartholomew sees, right?
Yes,
Like
yes,
his
I can
vision?
see.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I set it up right. So yes, you can. Bartholomew relays to you that there's two kind of filing cabinets, and then a desk in this room. There is also a skeleton, kind of like sitting up against the little bit of wall underneath this window, and you see blood splatter on the window itself.
Sorry, did you say a blood splatter or you said a blood spider?
Splatter.
Alright, sorry, I was like, what the fuck is a blood spider?
It's like we are living this building now.
Yes!
Since Gabriel can't really see himself if he goes into that room, Bartholomew's going to relay the information, and he's going to tell him to check the body, give some information about like how long it's been decayed, what may look like had killed it, and then rummage through everything he can in the room.
Okay. So Bartholomew is going to have Bartholomew give me an intelligence and medicine with a difficulty of 3
Oh,
to just kind of determine the body.
Can he use AP?
Yes, it's part
I'm
of the
gonna say
party.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use an AP. Success and a critical success.
Hey.
That is just what you need.
It is. Let's go, Bartholomew.
He kind of like looks over the body. He does find a 10mm pistol
Oh,
with. Let me roll how much ammo is in there. With one 10mm round in it.
that's rude.
He is able to determine that the skeleton has been dead for a very long time. Most of it's kind of like started to deteriorate into dust, and it is nothing but bones. Looking over the scene, he's pretty confident that this person was alive before the war and probably took their own life.
Kind of awesome. We found a pre-war relic skeleton.
Yeah, no, awesome.
there's a
Somebody
lot of
killed
those.
himself.
Right.
I like
I
that
would
Ron's
say
kind of hiding in a
stories-
corner.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely. Like, there's this glowing light, and he's just kind of like getting into the shadow a little bit more. Just hiding as like that door opens.
I would say if Bartholomew's doing the search in this room,
Yeah, I mean, if anybody else wants to come in and help,
I'll do
I'm
that.
okay with that.
I'd say it would probably take Bartholomew a minute by himself. So it is up to you guys how you want to do
Oh,
this.
that's so cool. I didn't notice you had the window thing. Sorry.
If Kaz goes in there, I'll have Gabriel go in as well, just because he can't see unless Gabriel's light's around.
Yeah, that's why I went in there.
Gabriel, I'm gonna give this to you because this wouldn't be your first time. When you get enough radiation, you kind of emit your own light.
Oh,
Think of like in the game when you turn on your Pit Boy, it's just like
Yeah.
a general light around you. You
Yeah.
actually emit light.
I'll take
I'm
that.
just going to stay close to these two morons.
So I've encountered another problem. I'm currently highlighting Bartholomew, and because he's inside, I can't see Gabriel. I can't light him, like get my token back for Gabriel.
So click outside,
I am.
like click off of Bartholomew. Okay, let me.
Yeah,
let me
I
review
can't. I can't click off of him for some reason. That was weird.
He's like, I am the main character now.
I know.
It was me all along.
Well, I don't know if you were. Oh, sorry.
You see Ron kind of hiding in the corner
Yeah, as the light goes away, definitely.
as the light begins to go away. And you are kind of left in darkness.
Completely comfortable with that.
The music is good. Sorry, I was listening to it.
It is very good.
Yeah,
You
this is
have, you
good.
have good taste.
Yes.
Xander's going to stay in the doorway and kind of keep an eye on the hallway to make sure nothing like more rad roaches appear from nowhere.
Okay. So I'm going to say between Gabriel and Cassius.
Yes.
Who wants... Cassius, are you searching this room? Go ahead and
More
get
there to
him.
assist, because I do have a pretty
Assisting.
bad perception.
We both have bad. We're both the worst people to be in here searching for stuff. By the way,
I have good perception.
Hey.
and you're hiding in a corner.
I know. Sorry.
Whoever wants to lead the search is going to be a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2, and then the other 2 can assist.
I don't have good survival. You go ahead.
Between the 3 that's in the room.
I'll go for it. Mine's a 6, probably not any better than yours. Perception and survival.
Hmm.
Difficulty of 2. Well, if we're both doing it, I'm gonna roll, see what happens. Do I get any it's perception? Do I get a difficulty lower or assistance from Bartholomew?
I would say either he can roll to assist or he can
Okay.
lower the difficulty.
Let's go with the lower the difficulty.
That's a good point.
Okay.
I will assist with my own. Even though it's Oh god!
I have failed and a complication.
I cannot help
I
if you
swear.
didn't roll.
I am going to use a luck point to re-roll this complication.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh,
Foundry
And I will
likes
take a
shooters.
critical
Oh.
failure to a critical success.
hell yeah! It's a 20 to a 1, meaning it's cooler that way.
And
I rolled
I'll
a
get an
0.
AP.
I'm more there to
As you
hinder.
guys
Go ahead.
search this room,
Oh no.
you guys find
Yeah, slices. Oh no.
You always get that kind of heartbeat of,
Yeah.
okay, actually not bad early game. You guys find a small backpack.
Oh,
That is not all you guys find. So if one of you wants to write this down somewhere,
okay.
We can do that thing where we play with the dice now. Oh, I'm so fidgeting with it now.
okay, 24 caps. A lot of ones on this roll.
Is that bad or good?
That's gonna be good.
Yes.
good for us.
Like it,
Another 39 caps.
Hell yeah.
that's good.
Oh my god.
Is it something good?
And a large backpack.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
nice.
We get so excited for those little things.
Storage.
Yeah.
Look, man, we're
So-
all adults here. We're like, hell yeah, coffee tables.
For mechanic purposes, if you have a small backpack equipped,
Yeah.
you get an extra, I think it's
The 5
Your
times your string.
5,
Yeah. I just
and then the
saw
large
that.
backpack is just 3 times 10.
That's really good.
Oh, what?
believe
I
that
was
was-
fucking muted. I was saying.
52, 53 caps.
50, more caps?
54? Okay.
54 more caps.
If you are willing to give me the bag, it'd be 70. Carry weight for me, so yeah.
4. What's 4? 7. 11.
Xander, give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 3.
May I also?
Because you're in dark, you.
I want to say
got
same
0
thing for you, Ron.
Okay.
But you do get your -1, I believe, for your night person.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Perception survival.
Yes.
Perfect. Roll. I'm going to use an AP.
Yeah, I got 0 successes. Xander sees
320.
nothing.
Oh,
We got a crit for 2 successes. We'll take it.
yes, sir.
I'm trying to hide, by the way, in this corner.
Xander, you, as Gabriel and Cassius and Bartholomew are kind of like going through and they're tallying up what they found to you guys, you kind of like peek in a little bit and you're like, okay, that's not bad. As you do, Ron, you're looking over through the light. You see 2 rad roaches cut in front of Xander going towards the right.
I hate that.
Xander.
What, man? Xander's gonna just look towards Ron.
Wait, more roaches. They're moving.
The word roach is going to make Xander kind of like jump back and be like, "Ugh!" and start looking around wildly.
Xander, you don't see anything.
He's just looking around like, "What? What are you talking about?"
So they're going like to the right, like over here at the end of the hallway.
Yep.
Cool. I will follow. I'm gonna try to sneak.
Here, if people, I don't mind if you guys want to take my share of the caps, so I get the big backpack.
I was gonna throw you the big backpack anyway, and then I was gonna keep the small, and then divvy out the caps.
Ron, you wander into the darkness.
Pretty much.
It just disappears.
I'm trying to sneak.
Like pointing back, "Don't follow me."
So, Cassius, Gabriel, what would you guys like to do? You feel like you've searched this room pretty well?
We're gonna head back out I'm gonna head back out since I don't know what's going on out there right now. I deal with these rad roaches.
I'm fitting the backpack on my back at the moment. All that be.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, no, go outdoors and then over here.
Yeah, my brain is working so slow at the moment.
And hear the chugging sound.
Yeah.
Xander's going to look at Gabriel and fuck, brain, come on, I need you to do things. Yeah, he's just going to look at both the guys and be like, Ron saw some roaches and went running off into the darkness.
Let's go. Which way to go?
I don't know if he wants you to follow. I mean, he was doing that whole sneaky thing.
What? Gabriel's gonna like pause and stutter, and he's just gonna take off.
While you're doing that, Ron, I need you to give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 4
Ooh.
as you stare into the darkness of this hallway.
Not reduced.
No, that's with it reduced.
Yeah, let's use
So 3 reduced with your perk.
3 reduced. Okay.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna use 3 AP. Let's get 4d20.
Okay.
Really?
God.
Really?
Maybe.
That is one success out
That
of
is
3.
one success.
Oh god.
You got any luck or
Yeah, let's
special
use-
skills?
Let's use a couple luck points. I've got. If I can make a stealth test, I'd love to do that. All right, there we go. We got 4 successes with the rerolls. I used a couple luck points. 4 successes with a crit.
Ron, as you stare down into the darkness of this hallway, as you now see like the light green from Gabriel as he starts heading towards you, you hear chittering noise coming from the hallway. You are able to hear 6 distinct noises directly in front of you. Probably about 10 to 15 feet and back.
I can't say I'm a fan of that.
If I can, I'm gonna try to take some steps back and like look back at Gabriel and like shake my head. No.
There's a lot. We don't. Not that way. All right. If they ain't come for us, we don't need to go for them.
No.
I won't argue.
Fucking bugs, man.
I guess that's a sign to keep going this way.
I'm gonna point to that door. That one's locked. As I like walk in the hallway a little bit.
I'll wave Bartholomew up to the locked door. It's like, do what you do, buddy.
Go ahead and roll to hit with Bartholomew. This one I'm going to say is a difficulty 2, and it's
Okay.
going to be more damage because it's a lot sturdier door.
I did
All right.
open this one up here.
Oh, 1 success and 1 critical fail.
Oh no.
I swear Foundry just chooses one person to
Yeah.
do that too for the whole game.
Grimm as a player has rolled at least, I was counting it before, at least with this, at least 6 complications this session.
Damn. This
Okay,
morning
this is a
he
very
rolled a lot
complicated
of 22, I think.
What? Yeah, it's definitely been my day for the complications. Poor Buzzsaw and Pincer.
So Bartholomew begins to cut at the hinges, and it seems like these hinges are a lot more sturdier. It actually breaks some of the teeth on his buzzsaw, and he kind of just stops. I added 1 point of wear and tear to the buzzsaw. Ron, as you open this door, you see kind of like cases along the wall. It seems like some sort of like storage area. And then you see a huge puddle of radioactive waste on the floor.
Yeah, don't come in.
I'm gonna step in and then shut the door behind me. As I go to like search around, see what's in here, what I can get.
Okay.
I mean, Xander could totally go in and help.
Gabriel, so can Bartholomew, and Gabriel may want to bask in the radiant glow of the radiation.
Fucking leaps into the puddle.
You want to do that after? Fine. You want to do that while I'm in here? Fine. God's immediate instinct. Oh God, we got people. Shut the door. But yeah, I'll try to search.
Ron, give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2.
God, all right. Not cool. 0.
Do you want to spend any luck points?
We're good. We're good.
Okay. There's a bunch of stuff in here, but it's hard to determine what of it is still good.
Going to walk back to the door and like creak it open, like, and just like point at Xander. do you want to come in here? And then just like point up above Xander at Gabriel. Just if you want to come in here, that'll help. And then pointing at Cassius. No.
Gabriel just runs him over.
Move!
Calm down.
Stepping out, shutting the door.
Xander's gonna like kind of look at Ron and be like, "Can we maybe leave him in there?"
Yes. I'm gonna step by Bartholomew if I can.
Gabriel will actually take a second to, while he's in here, he's going to get out his holy book and just like pray a little bit on it.
God.
It's actually doing it.
His trinket.
So you want to spend some time in this room.
I do not like the way you said that.
It was a distinct eye emoji.
You see, back in the day, they used to do a treatment to cure cancer. So you just like right now, that's the juice that comes out of it. So you're just stepping in pure cancer is what you're doing.
Oh. That's creepy. Oh,
The above board, the trinket thing is like 10 minutes, right? To do that?
The what?
It takes a moment to do it, so it would take a little bit of time.
Do what?
I won't worry about that then. I will I'll just look around in here while I'm in here.
Okay.
As looking at your trinket will give you luck points back.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is
the
doing.
luck points.
Yeah.
I was wondering what it was there.
I'll pause here because there's some things going on.
Okay.
Gabriel, as you enter this room and you take like a moment to look around, I believe you have, because part of your Adam's Grace, let me read that real quick.
Yes.
With an additional equal to the radiation points you have. Okay. So right now your base radiation damage is, your damage resistance is 4. Okay. You are going to take 9 points of radiation damage.
Holy shit.
This is radioactive waste that you are standing in. So that is 5 radiation
He's like,
after your
oh,
damage.
like home in the.
It makes HP just drop.
Toasty.
I felt like back when we were with Mother Isolde.
Yes. Well, I'm maxing out my rad sponge, that's for sure.
You rad sponges max at this point.
I don't think Xander's going to be the only
pretty
ghoul.
crispy and actually kind of sick.
Aw.
So do you want to attempt to search this room or do you want to get out?
No, I guess I don't know the time frame, so I'll get out because I feel like if I do stay in there, you're gonna jack it up. I'm gonna get jacked up some more. So I'm gonna come out of there looking extra crispy and let you guys know it is bad radiation in there.
There's a good
Gabriel
radiation.
comes out, you all see his like face is kind of like sunken in a little bit. It does not look healthy.
Oh god.
So
Holy
I'm
shit,
gonna.
man, are you okay?
I'll be fine, and I'm gonna stick myself with my rat away.
Okay.
It's
I don't know.
fine. It's fine.
I don't know why.
Fine.
Oh, what's the name of that? That kind of remind me back when I was a kid. There was a produce it was like a bag of juice. Exactly that. He's just drinking right away now.
All right.
Would it be really nice when I can get that? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm going to go ahead and go into this room and search because you dinguses obviously can't.
Oh, Capri's son is what I had in mind.
Yeah.
Just a second, guys. Gabriel, if you could click the consume button on your Rataway.
Okay.
That way it just does everything automatically.
Okay.
And you do get your health back for that.
Woo!
It's like you are
Okay.
literally clicking like a Geiger
As
counter.
as you kind of like hook this IV bag of Radaway to yourself, you feel it take effect, but you also feel like sick to your stomach. And I'm going to add an effect that is more for flavor, but also, just so you guys know, Radaway can cause you to be sick too. Gabriel, you are infected with Radaway sickness. For the next 24 hours, you feel very nauseous, dehydrated, and weakened. Mechanic-wise, it doesn't really do anything. It's more just flavor.
Gabriel.
That's
now.
extra bad. Like I'm radiated and I cure myself from radiation and get sicker. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That is going on my note list for possible thumbnail additions, though, is Gabriel just being real crispy. So yeah,
with that, I actually looked up what lore side effects of Radaway are, and that is actual lore side effects. Is it causes diarrhea, nauseous, and dehydration.
so it causes all the effects that radiation can do.
Yep.
Because it like gets in your blood and like has to flush the radiation out. So it's not a good process. It's not like the video games where you just eat it and you're like, all right, I'm good. It's like oh, this is gonna suck. Dude.
Yeah, in survival it dehydrates you a lot.
I was kind of hoping that my resistance would be strong enough while I was in there, but that was not the case.
You are not special enough.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
I
ghoul
am
went
in
in
this
there.
room now.
So
Xander, you are going in, so let me roll for it.
while he's
Go
rolling,
ahead,
I got a question with the so since my rad sponge is maxed out at 5 and I have that natural 1 resistance to radiation, would that put me at a 6 right now? To the amount of radiation points you have.
Yes. With your Adam's Grace?
Yes.
Yes. So right now you have a 6.
All right, I'm going to throw that in there so I remember, and then I'll just try to remember to take that away as it goes away, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm going to find a way to automate it a little bit more, but for now you can just update it to that.
Okay.
Xander,
Yes,
are you ready for your roll?
I sure am.
You want to roll high.
Okay. You take 12 points of radiation damage, so you are healed by 4 points.
Hell yeah.
As you you walk in, and it's a little warm in here. It feels kind of like a nice like sauna almost for you.
Yeah. It's like nice and crispy in here. He's going to take off his jacket.
I kind of wish Go ahead, sorry, I didn't interrupt. No.
Fuck, what was I about to say? I can't even remember what I was about to say, man. You go ahead.
I was going to say, I kind of wish in the lore of it, as a child of Adam, I'm a human. I wish I could be a child of Adam and be a ghoul, which would be kind of awesome.
I'm a little surprised they don't have that option.
Yeah.
Who knows? The future is open.
That's because in game, pretty much the children of Adams are most of them are like not resistant, but immune to radiation. Cannot kill a child of Adam, but with radiation. Fact. And the rare time it does happen, they kind of get work shipped.
We'll
Oh, sorry.
So we'll get back to this just so we can get at a good stopping point for our time.
Yes.
Xander, did you want to search this room?
I sure do.
Alrighty. Give me a perception and survival with a difficulty of 2.
I'm going to use actually a luck point to re-roll this 17. Actually, fuck it. I'll do both.
We roll both? Alright.
Oh!
Hey!
Nice.
Double crits for 4 successes. Okay. So you guys are up to 5 AP now.
Yeah.
Xander's just looking.
Alrighty.
Like,
So who has a notepad ready?
I do.
Alrighty. Because with the double crit, you are going to get a lot of items out of here.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. 3 doses of Radex.
Radix.
That would be good for me.
And I'm just going to rapid fire these off as I get them.
I would
2
be-
bottles of dirty water.
Dirty water.
It's going to be 3 bottles of dirty water. So 5 altogether.
Nice.
God damn. Another 2 bottles of dirty water. Are you fucking serious? Another bottle of dirty water.
Nice.
How much
Oh, we-
water's in here? Damn.
Yeah, we need dirty water anyways for some cooking
Yeah.
and some stuff, so it's not that bad.
I mean, Xander can just drink it.
Yeah, that too. Well, no, because there's bacteria in it. You can get
Oh yeah,
sick.
that's
Uh,
true.
Also, Gabriel has a robot that can purify it from.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
A 2 stim packs, not diluted, full.
Gimme.
Oh. 3 doses of antibiotics.
That's useful.
That's for eating from, words. Oh, I'm trying to make sentences. It's not working right now.
You're fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Ugh.
Then I'm gonna do some fun and interesting things here.
Ooh.
Xander, roll me a D10. If it is a 6 or below, you will also get something else.
Okay, so roll.
/R.
Yeah,
1d10
Mhm.
in the chat.
One.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you're actually gonna get 2 for the technical of the crit. Add on your inventory or in your notes somewhere 2 cases of pre-war medicine.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
You
What a
get the
swag.
sense that to the right person, these are worth a lot of fucking cats.
Oh, all
My
right. So,
medicine.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say my money senses are tingling.
So, okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not like an item we can use as a medicine. It's more like of a money-getting item.
Mhm.
Dear, because I was gonna say Gabriel will love this, but if it's
Yeah, the cases, the two cases of pre-war medicine is not like your jet or your buff out or your mentat. It's like actual medicines that you've never even heard of.
So, anything else in here?
That was everything in that room.
Yeah, so Xander's going to like come out with his arms totally full. Just be like, you guys didn't find nothing in there? What is wrong with you?
It's really bright. It's hard to see in there.
He's going to give the Radex, the stim packs, and the antibiotics over to.
you can
Gabriel.
give me the Redix. No one.
Okay.
There's only me that's going to be using it. To be fair.
He like starts trying to hand it over to Gabriel, and Cassius
Yeah.
just like grabs him and is like,
No.
nope. I'm
No,
back.
sorry. You can have some, Gabriel. I just thought about it. You don't want to have eye damage radiation.
You could take 2. Just let me have one of them.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
Also, Xander still has his coat on off. and it's like kind of over his shoulder, doing the whole
Mhm.
James Dean thing.
As you guys divvy up your medicines and think about what else might be in this medical facility, that is where we're going to end the session.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
you don't have a shotgun in your face.
Awesome.
Yay! Yay, for the first time!
And you stayed upright the whole time.
Yeah, though people got scared for me again because apparently I'm going to kill myself with explosives. God damn it.
Good job, bomb boy.
Might not have been fucking tagged, but I'm self-trained explosive. Alright. So for the parting notes, my name was Kazilic 24. I stream on my YouTube. I have a Twitch. I have a Blue Sky. Fuck, I forgot to post a thing on Blue Sky. God damn it. I have a Twitter. I have a Reddit. You can find me anywhere you want with the name Kazilic 24. Other than that, I don't have nothing else to say besides sorry I was not as energetic as usual. It's probably for the better. The teams could speak more without me yelling for no good reason. So yeah, hopefully next week I come back with more strength. And maybe watch out, I might be streaming on Monday. Maybe. So tomorrow. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I throw the ball to Apple. Apple, do you have anything you want to plug?
No, I got no plugs. I'm just Apple, and I enjoy my time here. Thank you.
Good. Then we'll go with Kestrel.
Hey there, I am Kestrel, as I'm sure y'all have noticed. I go by Kestrel Creations on Blue Sky, and I am the artist for the channel. I have done all the thumbnail art and the character art.
And we were thankful for it.
Hopefully we'll see more. What about you, Grimm? You got anything you want to add?
I do not. Probably should, but I don't. But thank you.
And then we got our Seer. Do you want to plug anything, Liam?
Sure do. Thank you guys for checking out this week's episode of Fallout the Glades. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at The Adventures Ale House for updates. And join us next week on Twitch or YouTube at 5 p.m. Central for the next episode of Fallout the Glades.
Yes. Have a nice one, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.